Hey, what's going on, guys? James here, and welcome back to more F1 Manager Trade to Career Mode for part of Phase 5 then, where we're going to head up to the Japanese Grand Prix of Suzuka for round 80 on Trade 2 of this championship, guys, on my first season of F1 Manager Trade 2. And this is where Max Verstappen could hopefully clinch the Drivers' World Championship title and not gain the Red Bull Constructors Championship title then, because, well, I have done the calculations then. We've got 130 points remaining then. That's a close 25 times 5 for the last 5 races of the season then, so that's 125 points. Plus the 5 for the fastest laps we got then, so that's 120 points we got left on offer then we got then. Verstappen is currently in by side by 121 points, and hopefully he can beat Sainz and hopefully to take the championship. But after victory for Sainz in the previous race in Singapore, we are back after a long way they have come from since the last victory in Melbourne. It's good to see them back on top soil then. So nice good to see the point of order. They're currently 200 points ahead of Ferrari. For Mercedes, excuse me. So the point of order ahead of Mercedes by 200 points. Means they're going to be right back second play in the Constructors Championship. Then means we might win the Constructors Championship for Red Bull Racing then. For my team, Mercedes will be third. But there's a bit of a battle going on for fourth play between Alfa Romeo and Alpine. That gap is only just 8 points. And there's a bit of a battle then for seventh play between McLaren, Haas, and Aston Martin then. Even though Aston Martin haven't scored since Canada, points for Manchester then, since last time I think it was in Hungary or in Belgium, to be precise then. So hopefully we're going to see them back on, try to see them get some more points here. McLaren are ahead of them then, and looks like they're going to finish ahead of them for some playing the championship then. Alpha going to be remaining 6th place then, so good comfortable effort for them. Let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship then. So Verstappen could wrap up the championship title in Japan then. 11 wins so far, Sergio Pogio, a record 100% attendance so far. Then like Michael Suzuka did in the 2002 championship. That's matched all the races he achieved then. 70 races in total then. So yeah, that's matched he could Michael Schumacher then. But getting 70 points in total into that 2002 championship season, where there were 70 races on the championship calendar in 2002 in F1. So nice going for that for Verstappen to equal Michael Schumacher's all-time record with most podiums then in the single season. Car size, 12 podiums for him so far. Second win of the season in Singapore, and 2 pole positions. Perez in third, so Sainz got ahead of Perez after that victory in Singapore, so he's only ahead of Perez by just 10 points. Leclerc, well, Perez can hopefully finish ahead of Leclerc for third place in the driver. He can hopefully get him, finish ahead of him, beat him through in the final races, or he can hopefully beat Sainz to get a 1-2 team then. Let's see the rest of the field. Hamilton's is in 5th. With his third podium, his higher position so far this season, with a second place finish in the Singapore Grand Prix. George Russell's in 6th. Then we've got Fabio Boy, who's lead ahead of Fernando Alonso for 7th place. Then, so nice going for the Finn. Then nice going for Cadillac, Alonso with Aston Martin. Then, so nice going for Boy to get ahead of Alonso for 7th. Gasly, who's now racing with Alpine, not with AlphaTauri. Then, hope we can move to Alpine to replace Alonso then to Pano Occo. So we have all points lined up like they do in 2023 and 2024. Hope so then. Ocon got a podium from the Austrian Grand Prix, and Ball had 2 he got then. So here's the rest of the Drivers' Championship standings then. We've got Joey in 11th, then we've got Nando Norris getting his second point scoring, obviously for facing P8 again like he did in Monza and in Singapore. So he's in 12th. Had a Madison, then Tsunoda, there's the 2 Aston Martin, Alonso and Vettel, had a Ricciardo and Schumacher, and only the Williams draws off with Albon and Latifi that's the score then. So no points for the Williams racing just yet, but could they hopefully make any progress for that? Anyway, let's have a look at this. We got an upgrade complete on our race elimination program. Means we now increase the weekly experience gain up to 80%. Then I love it up to level 4 now, and the motor key will be $80,000 will be. And Sainz won the race, yeah. With the ball where was the really what disappointed. Oh yeah, because since the grid penalty for Verstappen. But it was tough that race then. But are we going to be satisfied for that? Are we satisfied for that? Yeah, satisfied then. So don't be let down for that. So it's okay. So, well, it's a disappointment it is then. But even though we're ahead of the rest of the drivers and the teams, then it's champion in the Drivers' Championship. So we'll have a good chance to wrap up both championship titles then in the next race in Japan. The mobility is in poor distance then. Oh dear, it's gone down then. So let's hope we move further then. That's only took us about 4 days then. So that will be in time for the Japanese Grand Prix. We haven't got much left then. We only got 5 more races left to go then. I'm pleased to inform you that your board now has a high confidence in your leadership as team principal. Our performance as a team has been exemplary, and we encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. Well done, great work. I will expect a very positive result in your board review within the next 2 months. You can find a breakdown for our assessment in the meantime in the link below. Good day from Patrick. Thank you, Patrick, staff Trafford. And September financial benefit then is complete. So, only a few more months left for 2022 we got left then, guys, before we go into the next season then. So, well, we haven't got any we are researching some design we are doing then. We've already got let me have a look at the warehouse then. So oh yeah, it's because since the engines are wearing now let me just check. So we're coming out to the Japanese Grand Prix. Well, yeah, this is the it's a new gearbox and engine then for Prix. That's a new grip and the engine for grip headed LB. Verstappen, well, he's going to have that as well. So we've got Bubba Jar going to have a new engine that we're going to have to the car then. EOS, okay, so you will install that already then. So we're not going to get grip headed, but it's just the engine then. And the gearbox looks like we'll probably wear these out for the last few races of the season we got left then. So I probably don't want to get a new gearbox before the end of the season then, guys. Let me have a look at the current projects. We've got the front wing and the suspension wheel research in there. So we currently, let me have a look. So we had one completed on the rear wing, one we completed on the underfloor, and Sussex. We're already done the rear wing and the underfloor, but we're doing that suspension and the front wing. We're getting that. Well, we haven't got much of the how much ME. Let me just check how much MEUA we got left. We only got 0.6 we got left, and 10 hours of it remaining. Then, so I believe we might have to save that. We might do. I might do research on another car, but I might be the Sussex then for next season. Then, so. But anyway, I'm just going to focus on manufacturing some of the bits then. So the Sussex looks fine to me. Front wing looks fine to me as usual. Then side pods same fine then. Even my driver, I completely finished every race except for Canada. When Prez got taken out. I haven't lost any car pod design, so we looked over all good and good conditions with this then, guys. So let's hope we'll make it a short one then. So I don't think we're going to develop 0.5 drivers then. So we signed a new contract deal for Gianpaolo Bassi, Max Verstappen race engineer, to keep on with the team for 3 seasons then. We've got a development point for Enrico Balbo, so let's increase the low speed downforce, so hopefully we get a bit of better speed. So if there's anything to do about this then, so let's just get prepared for the race preparations then, for our performance targets then. So which Q3, yeah. I hope we'll get at least 2 cars in the top 3 then. We can probably do that. If we don't, we lose money. We don't need a Q2 spot. And fast lab, I'm afraid there's going to be rain coming around then for the next race then, guys. If we look at the weather forecast then, guys, for the Japanese Grand Prix, let's go check it out then. So this is what we're going into then, guys. So we've got heavy rain coming on Friday, cloudy overcast on Saturday, and then rain on Sunday then. So this is gonna be like the semi real life then, guys. So we're looking forward to that then. So yeah. Well, we're looking forward to that then. And this was 2019 race that was won by Bottas, and yeah, Gasly, Perez, John Field, well, used to be Toro Rosso and Racing Point, but not in Formula 1 anymore then. So that's where they used to be then back when the last top race was in 2019, then before it was off the calendar in 2020 and 2021, and then everyone came back to Japan in 2022. So, a lot of history in the past that has been then. So, Verstappen could wrap the championship title then, so we're going to hopefully move quickly towards the next race then, so there's nothing to go through then, so hopefully we could get a new research design we're going to be doing then for the next race then, which is the United States Grand Prix. So we're going to fast forward then to the next race then, so this is a short trip from Singapore to Japan then across Asia. So we're here then for the next race then, and our mobility room has been refurbished completely then, now it's back to full effectiveness, 100% attendance now. Alright, light rain coming for the Japanese Grand Prix. 5.8 kilometers the race checks it says. 8 coin total then, so let's hopefully get ready to go there as we dive straight into the Japanese Grand Prix. So let's go straight into the Japanese Grand Prix and let's begin race 80 or 22 of whatever Magic 22 career modes. Let's get into the Japanese Grand Prix then, guys.
Konnichiwa from the Suzuka circuit in Japan. This unique track is a favourite home for motorsports, and it welcomes us back this weekend. Get ready for exhilaration and speed with the Japanese Grand Prix. Drivers will battle it out this weekend on the snaky turns of Suzuka, the only figure-of-8 track in Formula One. High-speed downforce will be the name of the game here, if teams want to secure a place on that podium. This is it. We're down to the last few races of the season, and it's time for that final push. Who will be crowned champion at the end of it all? We'll find out soon.
Well, it could be Verstappen then in this week's weekend.
Let's get started.
So would the way in fantasy come down in practice 1 and we might miss it in practice 2 to see something going down in Japan? Well, we'll see then, shall we then? So let's have a look then. So the circuit info could hopefully play to do a 2 or 3 so try to take the rain completely easy sort later on then, but we'll see. Because it's going to be, a test of fire race is going to be to try these tricky corners like the hairpin, spoon curve, and of course the infamous 130 yard turn 15 across the track then owned by Honda. So let's do this then with everything in mind then. So let's go and do this. I'll let the team run this then for the first prize then and see how well they get along, and I'll hopefully try to mess up then for prize 2. So I'll simulate practice 1 and see what the team have done so far. We'll see what the mechanics could do in this first part qualifying. First part of practice then. So let's see how well they do. And to also bear in mind, we've got a grip penalty there. Oh my god! So the two Ferraris are also going to have a grip penalty for like the new engine chain. Wow! So the top 2 in the Constructors' Championship, the top 4 in the Drivers' Championship, Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz and Prix. So my drivers and the Ferrari driver we're going to be also in the favour. That means we might see a Mercedes on pole, like Hamilton getting pole, Bottas second, and Russell third. This could be the first time in history that we're going to see that. Wow. It could be Hamilton on pole, isn't it, for the Japanese Grand Prix? He likes this circuit very much then, Hamilton. Even though he won in Fuji in 2007, so hope we can see him on the front well and so on purpose of the Japanese Grand Prix. We'll get to race it next time in the next video. Then we've got Bottas, Russell, so Leclerc ended up quickest in the first prize session. Then we've got Verstappen, Sainz, Prix, Hamilton. Then we've got Bottas, Russell, Alonso, Gas, and juggling you there. See that. No good improvements for the rest of the field like Williams and Aston Martin. They're falling back then, okay. Track consolidation for Verstappen, 46%. Prix is still on 33. Has performances, 48 Verstappen and 41 to Press. That's a pretty good start then for that from my mechanics. That's a good job mechanics then. Nice going there. So let's see if we can try and hopefully set it out then for myself for this to manage in practice 2. Okay, so oh god, brake stability, cornering and throttle are not too good, so they're too bad to manage the straight away. So I might have to increase the front wing a bit, decrease the rear wing down to 11, and to do a bit I'm afraid that will have to go down as well. And of course the tyre cam will have to go down, we'll have to go up a bit then, excuse me, and the tow out will stay as practically as usual then. And we'll send him out for 14 laps then on the which tyre, well we haven't set the compact tyre yet. We'll let it switch to the other medium tyre and see how well we do then for this second predecessor. Well prepare, or let it start on the soft tyres then. Let's have a look at his comment what the team manages. Oh, why the track is currently far out from the blue line? Team mechanics, come on! You know, I drive need to have better team performance then. Come on! Okay, I need to bring that down. And anti-road disputed, no, I think that needs to go up to about 73. And then decrease down the tyre count to about 3.15. And following angle might go down to 4.5. That could hopefully, well, that's not going to be a bit of a improvement there. I might need to, let's increase the tyre anti-road disputed to 64. I don't think that's going to work either. Well, we'll see what that will mind for that for Perez then. So hopefully, let's hope it will be better. But unfortunately, his might be a bit bad. So let's go dive straight into practice 2 and see how well my driver would tend for that. Suzuka cycle would be for that. Oh boy, we got some sours, Dan. coming in the next 20 minutes then. Oh my god. It's going to pour down and get clear. So it's going to start a drive, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to bring my drivers in because the drive might get a bit damp, and yeah. And we'll have to go out on intermediate tyres then. So let's hopefully, we've got some driver coming out of the pits. Then yeah, Alex Albon, make sure I'm going out then. So I might send out, I'm going to send out plans, see what could hopefully help. I hope the car set will be fully managed, as I did all the calculations of trying then. And I don't think anything will seem to be impressed, I will say, for that. So let's hopefully, this will hopefully go well. Let's see how well he will dominate for this. I hope for Perez. Let's go on a lap on home favourite hero Yuki Tsunoda in the AlphaTauri. In front of his home crowds. Down the sort of finish where you come third then. As he approaches that into the first cut, turn 1 and 2. We see a lot of action we have seen that over the years. Japan have seen 2 Japanese driving on the podium with Aguri Suzuki in 1990 and Kamui Kobayashi in 2012. Defensively hold up Jason Bottas McLaren to hold up a crumble P3 in front of his home race. Through the Suzuka S's down and through the Donald curve at turn 7. Up the hill you come third. This one is also used for Super Formula Championship as well. Through the double right hand turn 8 and turn 9. Through underneath the, yeah, this is the only figure 8 layout that says. It's coming up towards the hairpin at turn 11. And I'm afraid Carlos I crashed in when it was raining at the start of the 2022 Japanese Grand Prix that brought the red flag. Through turn 12. And then into Spoon Curve through 13 and 14. If you ever seen the Japanese Grand Prix that Ollie Berman got taken out, got one wire went into the barriers on the outside in this year's Japanese Grand Prix 2016, I do go to get one of you guys. So through up to here and through into the fires, but then through down, then across the track and into the inverse 130-yard corner. And then we're coming towards the right and left chicane. This is where Edson and Alan Paul collided for the tyre chip decided for the McLarens in 1989. And then Vettel passed one of the championship that year. And through the fire cookers, you know there. And he goes to the top, great lap for a minute. And that's a lap around the Suzuka Circuit International Racing Course for the Japanese Grand Prix. Nice going for that. Okay, well it's been about 5 minutes into the session and there's rain coming in 15 minutes. So I think I might have to send Verstappen out then. Because if we send it up a bit too late, the rain might come in, he might do a few laps. So I believe by about 6 or 7 laps he would do then before we send him into the pits then. So we'll have to keep an eye on the weather as I can then, guys. Oh, a big crash for Yuki Tsunoda in the AlphaTauri. And such a place just going for the hairpin. That is a big, big sign. And the home favourite crowd don't want to see the home driver into the barriers. And that looks like it's going to be his season over, I'm afraid.
Let's take a closer look.
Let's see what happens.
Let's look at this. The focus on Tsunoda.
A lock come on the front left. Up he goes. And that is not what the home fans really want to see Tsunoda.
The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly.
Oh. Look at that. Half of the filming gone. Well, that beats another set it over down, I'm afraid, then. So, tough luck for the home fan hero. Such a praise on the back of his performance. He's going to do a dive bomb like what Senna did to Porsche in 1989. And the Mexican gets ahead of his former teammate from Racing Point. And he gets ahead of him. But what Lawrence would do is he's got DRS as well. But he had to back out of it and he stayed behind Perez. Nice going there. Wink is coming down, so 5 laps of my drivers will wanted to pull them into the pit when the rain comes down. And I hope that the driver will drive over by the end of the session then. So we're pretty quicker so far, so we've got a bit of a barrier going on our hands then. So we're going for the championship. Bad 4 play between Alfa Romeo and RB3. Very close then, see which one will get 4 play in the championship. And the bad for 7 play between McLaren, Haas, and of course Aston Martin then. And we've got someone that's gone right. Oh my god. I believe that might be it's an Alfa man. He's joke on you. And he's gone in where you can see went off. Let's see what happened then. Looked at what Tsunoda did and there he goes.
A definite collision there. That's very unfortunate.
The second collision at the hairpin at turn 11. And it's joke on you in the Alfa Romeo that he's gone off.
And it may have really hurt their overall chances.
And yeah, damage to his front wing. So not very good there for Joe on you down that incident at the hairpin then. So well, that will be done then. That's when we'll come into safety then. And I hope I get my driver's side done before the rain hits, I hope.
What's the balance?
Oh, that's even worse for Press. Oh my god.
Okay, copy that.
I'm such a useless. Well, since the rain is coming down, well, this will be Press's last lap down. I'm going to call him into the pits then. So this point's very for Dan, and I believe Verstappen. Well, I don't think we're going to get his own confidence then. So the rain is now coming now. So I'm going to bring him to the pits as well. So calling in the car early then. Here goes the rain. Pulling down, so the driver have to be very careful with that and hope he don't slid off, or I might get VSC a virtual safety car to hopefully sort this situation out there because of the weather predictions, eh? It's a bit time might be progressive then for the Westerners, I hope then. It's eventually okay, look at all the drivers that are coming to the pits because the rain has hit then. That's a good example to do that then when this rain hits the track then. So I think nothing will not change to lead the ball after that then. So since the rain has now pouring down now, heavily now, and we might see some drivers going out to intermediate tyres then, and hopefully this will be a good wet session then to wrap up practice 2. So let's hopefully, well, this will hopefully complain for all of this. We had the first 20 minutes in the dry, but by the rest of the episode, it's going to be in the damp rain conditions. So let's hope we'll take it easy steady then for our drivers then. So let's have a look at this confidence for Perez. Oh god. So it's now good for the tracker bomb, very bad for the elements there, okay? We might need to bring down the wing weight just a bit. And increase the front wing angle to 6 degrees. And anti-rotor speed will go up a bit. Anti camber want to go up a bit to 3.5, and the toe I want to go bring that down to about 0.50. And it's the damp track now, so we'll switch to intermediate tyres then for Perez. We'll do that for about, so we're doing about 15 laps we'll do then, so yeah. Let's have a look at Verstappen. 4 out of 5 he's got he gave me so far. Oh, we got optimal on the base pitting, perfect! But Stu Bowden over there and track center and straights. Alright, we need to change that then. We need to bring the rear weight up to about 12.5. From the angle we had to go down to up about 8.5 I believe. Actually no, the rear weight needs to go up a bit to about so straight will be at 12.5, and then bring the front wing down to say 8 then. Anti-web distribution will be going up to bring that down. No, keep it there. Oh god, I'm doing the wrong way then guys. Okay, bring it up to 9 then. Tyre camber up to 3.35. I want the base bit to, oh my god. Now to bring this up as well. There we go. And we'll switch to max for the intermediate tyres then. And we'll do 15 laps as well then. So much confusion to make then to do these changes to our cars for our drivers for Red Bull Racing. So this is going to be quite complicated when qualifying comes to it later on in this video then. We're speeding up a lot then. Oh, the track is getting a bit heavier then. Oh my god. Is he going to go to extreme wet tyre mode? Let's see. Put someone out then. Jug on you, but I think his car's a bit damaged then. Yep. There's no way he's not going to hopefully do this then, I'm afraid then. So, well, let's just keep it going then, okay? Well, I can see some cars coming out to the pits then. So guys, the next one out there, I will send out, I might send Perez. So let's hopefully, since the train's now damp then, I'll send him out on intermediate tyre. There he goes. Let's hopefully, what did this will hopefully do for him as he will head down. I'll send Verstappen out in about a couple of minutes later on in this session. I'll speed these things up a bit then. We got a 1 wide for the LPL Fernando Alonso. Let's see what happened. Oh, that's actually turn 4 that is. He's gone off the racing line there and gone into the grab for a bit. So huge mistake there for the Spaniard, for Alonso. So I hope he want to do that like he did in the past couple of races he did in the past. So one born Verstappen, one on the back of Alexander Williams then. Well, we don't see any collisions that like someone locked up and hit a back of another jar like we've seen the other YouTubers channels then that have seen collisions around here in the past. So let's hope we won't have a mine one. I hope not. We've got another yellow flag in front of the McLaren Dan Ricciardo. Oh, a bit wide there for turn 8. And he was playing out with the Ferrari cars like behind in there. Okay, a slight bit mistake for the car then. We need to be very careful with that. And McLaren want to get some more points. They want to get away from Haas to try and keep that 7 play trying to as useful as they can then for the propriety from Road King. Well, look at the sunset then. So the way has done, the sun is now coming out. Then look how beautiful sunset in the upon the rising sun in Japan then. Wow. That looks amazing, incredible that is. That is for the Japanese Grand Prix. Wow, I love that. But we've got 60 minutes left to go then. So firstly we'll be sundown by the time we finish on 7. Okay, we've got something called different prayers. 63% is proving then to good. Hopefully the team will hopefully manage it then throughout the rest of the process and see what it will, hopefully what it will be for qualifying later on this video then, guys. Well, the dry all come back to the pit. Will they hopefully go and hopefully go for dry tyres? We only got 10 minutes left. And well, if no comes, I mean, we'll wrap up the session fastest then for both drivers then. So coming to Verstappen, 52%, so not much than what we did to Perez for this car there. So a bit off on Verstappen there, okay? Wow. So looks like the team will have to sort that out then for the practice fair and see what it will be for qualifying for Max then. Hopefully, because I'm not going to see any driver going to be going out in the final few minutes of this as a remaining then, guys. So I think all the drivers are not coming back to pits. The track is now dry now. There's only 7 minutes remaining then. I don't think we're going to see any drivers then coming out then to do some dry tyre for the final laps on the dry tyre compound. This track is now very dry. So I believe that might be wrapped up practice 2 then, guys. All does the then more drivers all good with their solo confidence then. As we'll now pass it over to the results then. Alright, first practice 2 with Perez quicker than it is. Stappen, then it's Sainz, and it's Russell, Hamilton, but I can't afraid to put some place for that, okay. So hopefully what the team will hopefully do their good achievable performance will hopefully take them all work hard then see how well they're doing for practice 3 for my drivers then. As we're going to hopefully get drive straight into qualifying then for the Japanese Grand Prix. So let's go and hopefully what the practice 3 results will hopefully attend for our pace for our team. Right, I accidentally did something by mistake, guys. I was hoping to simulate practice 3, but I accidentally pressed the minus practice 3 by mistake, then, guys. So I'm afraid I had to sort out the minus the my driver's setup then, and I think I've done the right situation I might have done then. So I'm afraid I didn't mean to do that on purpose, then, guys. I'm so sorry for that then. So that's disappointing for that then. And we had a spin from down from around Valtteri Bottas. So let's see what happened to him in the final part of. Oh my god, and block up the rest of the field. Oh my god. Why did Valtteri did that? I don't know what the hell he was doing there, because blocking the driver then. Oh no, Perez, no, Perez, no. Oh, a front wing damage. Oh my god.
Oh, a nasty crash there.
I should not. I knew I should not press the manage by mistake. Oh my god, we lost the front wing. Is Perez able to continue on? Then yes, he is. But the front wing is gone. Alright, coming to the pits, Perez. Oh my god. That is not what I wanted to see then in this far part of practice of the Japanese Grand Prix before qualifying. God damn it. We lost the front wing and we now need to replace that then for the qualifying for the Japanese Grand Prix. Yeah, don't worry, But we're bringing Perez in, so that's a terrible accident that is for Perez there. Jeez. So as I accidentally pressed the minus practice 3 by mistake then, guys. So it was a car going faster, then it was the 2 Red Bull of Verstappen and Perez. Hamilton could be on pole position for the Japanese Grand Prix with both for drivers, and both of the Ferraris got a good penalty. I mean, he might start on pole position. Won't be a Mercedes Formula lookout with the 2 Mercedes Super Hours on the Formula like it is in real life then. For what's on Antonelli then. Gasly could be start one reason for he's got big grip penalties, as well as Joker and you, as well as Mick Schumacher and I'm playing on the back bunker. So this is going to be quite amazing. It's going to be for this. So Well, I got self-confidence back then because Perez had his footwear and Verstappen didn't get his self-confidence. So we don't know what will be then, but we're about to find out. So we messed up briefly then, guys. So whoops, did not mean to do that then, guys. Okay. Oh my God, look at that. 10 place grid penalty then for a new engine. Well, wherever we qualify, we're going to be starting down 10 spots then. So we'll have to be aware of that then for upcoming race day coming up then. So we need to be aware of that then, guys. So grid penalty again like we did in Singapore Grand Prix the previous race then. So let's hope we do our best then. So how's Carlos Perez? Good. And what about Verstappen? Alright, good. Everything's good, about 65%. I hope then for Max Verstappen then. All good so far for the time being. So, didn't mean to do that then, guys. Let's hopefully how we have done so far in practice will be put to the benefit in qualifying. I'm trying not to make this a bit longer then, guys. As I usually do all the time for F1 Trade 2 then. But let's go down straight into qualifying then for the Japanese Grand Prix. So I'm with Q1 for the Japanese Grand Prix. So let's get into qualifying 1 for who will be the first 5 drivers who will be knocked out, and who will be the 15th driver to go through to Q2. Let's find out then, shall we? Okay, we've got some drivers out onto the second right now. We've got Mick Schumacher is going to be the first to be saying his lap third, followed by Leclerc, Ricciardo, then it's Hamilton, Norris, Vettel's now next, and then it's Manson. I think I might send, let's have Perez first. So he lost the front wing in the fire presses, and I got that on camera that accidentally, managed to practice freeway out simulating it then, guys. So did not mean to do that then, guys, but I saw a bit of that then, so that was my fault then. But it's the Japanese Grand Prix because I like anime. Who knows? Gosh, that was my fault for that exactly then. Okay. Alright, let's hope we do really well down on Suzuka. I hope then for the Japanese Grand Prix for Q1. Who's gonna get through to Q2? One on the house of Mick Schumacher then. Oh, Perez is blocking his way then. Oh, that's not a good way. Oh, I should not let Perez get in for the mixer. He moves out of the way then. Oh, Mixer's going to be very pleased for that then. He might not get knocked out then. Like he, did he got knocked out in Q1 the Singapore Grand Prix? I think he did. Yes, he did. Hope that won't happen again then. So let's hopefully we get through then. His first sector is a 20, 31. The car's gone purple, 32.2. Oh, he's lost a bit of time for that. So I think the car's going to get a bit faster than that. The car's just behind him then. Okay, I'm going to go while on Leclerc. Purple in first sector then. 31.5 in the first sector. 38.2 in the second sector. So he and Carlos are going to be having a 10-place grid penalty then for a new engine change. But let me just check. Let me have a look at the... let me just try and find the reports of the circuit info. Let's see. How far I've got a overseas power unit. I believe I might have, I think. So I can't see anything there. Maybe for a new EOS or even a new engine. But whether they have cause for that, we'll be starting to fight back, I'm afraid. So the first few are in. So Leclerc quickest, Ricciardo second, Schumacher, but Hamilton has gone faster than Leclerc. Wow, Hamilton had the Leclerc. Wow, purple second, Hamilton's gone faster than Leclerc. Wow, nice going for the total champ. The crowd really loved that. Lando Norris goes into third if you see Ricciardo. Wow, looks like Suzuka's going to change something here then. Next across the line will be Sebastian Vettel in the Aston Martin then, who won this track in 2010, 2012 and 2013 and in 2009 as well. And he goes into 6th place. 1.8 seconds, just 200 tenths on 160 tenths off from his German power mate, Mick Schumacher there, as Max in the house goes into 4th ahead of Ricciardo then. So it's Hamilton from McLaren, there's Norris, Madison. Perez could out of his final lap then. I think I'll send for something out then, so I think Perez will be okay from clear traffic then. For a while then, I hope then. Perez is going through 130R, 33.3 in the first sector, 37.7. So Leclerc was quicker in the first sector, Hamilton in the second sector, and the first sector was Leclerc. But I'm just going a bit faster than that. What will Perez was set on his first follow? 1 minute 30.7. Oh, he's lost a bit of time because of the traffic. Oh dear. That is not looking good for Perez then. So I think he got held up by traffic then, so he will have to go out again then, see he can try and hopefully improve here. But well, the front wheel is completely replaced then. He's got a new one on his car, so I think he got held up by traffic then. So we'll have to let him come into the pits and hope he come out again and see if he can try to hopefully try not to get knocked out. Occo's lost a bit of time because of traffic then. He only goes into P9. George Washington saying will be next to finish on his lap then. Heading towards the 5 car right now. Oh, he did get held up by traffic. He did not. Then he goes into 3rd. By Lando Norris. Ahead of Lando Norris. Joe Goyer goes into P4. That will be enough to get him seeing through into Q2. But you have to be out of the way because Verstappen is trying to follow that one now. Get out of the way, otherwise Verstappen going to ruin this lap. What happened to Perez? What's Joe doing? Get out of the way. Stroll goes to 11th. Oh, God. Copy that, Perez. We might get knocked out. We might get pushed into the bottom fight of the Joe proof here. But that's not a very good lap that has been for Perez then. We'll have to wait. We'll hopefully set out first then, hopefully within the 2.5 minute marker then, or 3 minutes then. Because there's a minute and a half around this second then, so we'll try and nobody out further before anyone else does that then. Hey? So we have some more improvement. We got Alonso going to 3rd play in the Alpine. Bottas going to 7th. Ricciardo goes 9th. Mixer is in 10th. Occon's only 14 because he got held up by traffic. Verstappen, let's see his accepted times then. So he's got perfect set at 32.002, faster than Hamilton said, so 37.413. Nice going for Verstappen there, but Ray will be trying to play back like he did in the Singapore GP. So that's the second race in the road that Verstappen has a good penalty he's got then for this Grand Prix ahead. Through the 5 car is coming through then, through turn 18, and over the line goes, where it goes, oh, nearly beat Hamilton. Oh, nearly. 133 tenths, oh, he goes into 2nd place. That will be enough for Verstappen to get through then. I'm afraid for Perez. Well, we've only got, oh, God. One the compound we cannot use, oh. I guess we'll have to use the remaining one, I'm afraid, then for Perez. Otherwise, he might get knocked out for the first time this season then, so that's not very good like he does in real life then. So we need to be aware of that, okay then guys. So Verstappen goes in 2nd place then. We've still got a few more drivers left to do the lap time. So he's out there, he's gone purple then Hamilton. He's flying there with clear. Check ahead of him, he might go quicker than Hamilton and Verstappen down. Here are the next 3 drivers going to be finishing on the lap then. So first up is Yuki Tsunoda Ferrari in his home race. Goes into P8, pushes Ocon into the bottom 5. Albon next across the line then, only 15th. He goes ahead of just Joe, so not quite safe that is then. I think he might get knocked out because he's going faster than all of the drivers then. He goes to the top with a time of 1 minute 28.657. Nice lap though. On the TV guys have to go. Player might get into the bottom 5 there. We'll don't worry, we've got another set of top time waiting for him. Then we'll take it out first once the truck is cleared up. And we had the last lap time from Pierre Gasly. Look at the team only goes 19 in the bottom 5. Gasly's in there now. My drive praising in the bottom 5 because he got held up by traffic then. So we need to try and help his out then first. So we can hopefully try and improve this lap then. And hopefully we'll get him out of the bottom 5 with Perez then. So let's hope we can do that then. If we got to have the manners, if we got held up by traffic then, because the driver will not move out the way because of the blue flag, white flag procedures then. So we'll get blamed for that then. Might get a penalty for the race itself and for the race tomorrow then, guys. Next time on the next video. Alright, can't see anyone out to the pits yet, so I think we should get going before everyone else does. So let's head out. Okay, 3 minutes 15 left to go then, so let's go out now. So let's do that one now. Let's go. And then send to something out then. Leclerc, I think he's going to head out then. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, looks like Vettel's gone out first then. Yes, he has. Have we jump ahead of everyone then? Perez is safe. What about Verstappen? Okay, clear and safe. Good. Nice bang on time there. That is for our drivers to send them out early then. So nice going. We're out ahead of the front of everyone else. Hopefully we'll get held up, then we'll do our last 5 laps then. So let's see if we get above our drive through to Q2. I hope we don't see Press get knocked down in Q1. I hope not. Oh, someone's gone wide then. I think someone else might have boarded their last lap then. Could that be for Del Ricciardo in the way out? I believe so. A bit wide there. And there's only just 30 seconds left then. Are the Hazards going to make it? I believe they might do. Oh no, it's Carlos Sainz. Who's quickest so far? I thought it was Ricardo then. Oh dear. Well, that's going to be Sainz's last lap then, but he's safely through to Q2. Press 1.5, good for him. I believe both the Hazards are just going to make it to the checkered flag, I hope they're going to be. 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds. I believe they're going to make it to the checkered flag. So good thing they did then. So everyone have made it to the checkered flag then. So they're also in the final lap then. As soon as you get through into Q2. Sebastian Vettel has not had a good first or second sector then. So he might get knocked out then because Prez is going faster. 37.57. Okay. As they come through the fire, could they come through? Vettel over the line, but I don't think his lap will not be improved then. Over the line comes through. And he says 50. Perez, can he get through and get out then? Yes, he can. Go into second place. And Vettel on the way, he's out. Verstappen over the line, goes ahead. And he goes to the top then. Nice going there for Verstappen. Leclerc next over the line then. Goes in second place. Perez in fourth. Sainz on 5.8. That's like he went right down. Ricardo stays 13th. Schumacher's on the cusp being phrased. Ocon is coming for the fire core right now. Is he going to knock on Mick Schumacher? Let's see where Ocon's going to go. Into 6. He's third. Pushes Mick Schumacher into the bottom 5. Gasly's improving as well. Here he comes. Gasly over the line comes through. And goes to 7th place. I thought they were going to be faster. Ricardo's now the driver win. Mick Schumacher's the only driver who can now knock out Daniel Ricciardo then. The TVS driver out. Albon is out as well. Tough luck for the Aston Martin Williams driver to be knocked out in every single Grand Prix so far in the season then. Schumacher can he get ahead of Ricciardo? No, he cannot. So Schumacher, Vettel, Albon, Stroll and Latifi all eliminating Cuba as usual then. So I'm afraid Schumacher doesn't get through, didn't quite actually get the best time to eliminate Daniel Ricciardo. So I'm afraid he's out. So Verstappen quickest, head of the 2 VI and then it's place 4, but I'm afraid Schumacher, Vettel, Albon, Stroll and Latifi are out as usual then. So the first 5 out to qualify 1 of this Japanese Grand Prix. Tough luck for that. Now let's go down straight into qualify 2 for this Japanese Grand Prix. Oh, Price has going to go in the medium tyre because he's used up his soft tyre and he used the one when he crashed into the barriers and damaged his tyres. I see now. I can see what it is now to do then, guys. Okay, I know what it is now, okay? Well, that was a close call for Bran. Almost nearly got knocked out in the first pod qualifier, but he's through to Q2 for fastest. Well, I'll just clear the first car out. That's how I'll send Perez out then. And hope he won't get went into traffic later. Well, for some, I'll leave him in the pits then, I'll send him out later on in the session, okay? So, is Alonso going to be staying at Alpine for another season then, or is he going to be moving teams then? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Through 130 they come through. He comes through by 31.8 in the first sector, 37.9 in the second sector then for Alonso. Through the bike he's coming through then. He was at the first time in qualifying 2 in his Japanese Grand Prix. 1:29.601. Good luck for Alonso then. And oh, we got someone locked up. Oh, it might be his team. Ocon has gone off. And into the barriers. Oh, Esteban Ocon. Well, that could be him out to qualifying 2. Oh, a crash then. Oh, that is disappointing saying for Ocon. That could be an Easter red flag for this. So what happened there? He's might locked up. Off he goes. I think he was pushing too hard then. Well, with one Alpine going through, while the other one, I'm afraid, would be out, I'm afraid. A huge crash for Esteban Ocon, the Alpine. Oh, I can't believe what happened there. Oh, Ocon's chance of getting through into Q3 is gone, I'm afraid. So he's done, and I'm afraid he's gone. Hopefully that will not affect Perez's lap, though, I hope not. He's just gone through it then, so he's gone up in the second sector then, so this could be okay for Perez. Round 3 into turns 16 and 17 he comes through. And through to the 5 Queens comes by right now then. And over the line he comes by and he goes with a time 1:28.93. good enough to get himself through. So Ricardo goes into third. With Ocon out, can he get through? I don't think so, because Gasly might be getting quicker. Bottas might hopefully get a quick lap as well. As well as Joe Guiyu had the crash in practice 2 again in practice 3. That we didn't get to see it on camera then, but it's getting cooler. This is the track is getting there because the weather is going overcast clouds. So anything can happen there in the next couple of minutes. Then, and I'll send Max Verstappen out now to do his lap now. Hamilton's gone purple. Then Perez in the sector. He's faster than Checo. Here he goes with the fire car. He's coming third down. Wilson's trying to go faster than Perez. He was ready to. Hamilton goes straight to the top. Gas has space on his side. He goes to third. He's jumped down to P4. Who's next? Oh dear, Perez. Wilson's got Verstappen behind him. He's booking his way down. Verstappen is on George Russell there. That's not. Oh, George Russell's not going to be very impressed with that. Max is in the way then. Not very good that is for him, I'm afraid. So we're all confident and not going through into Q3 without saying a lap time. So who will be joining him in the other 4? As Joe goes into P4, head of Gasly and Ricardo. Russell will be next coming across the line. Here he comes from the 5 corner, headed by Verstappen then. Over the line, and he goes into 6 because of Verstappen holding it up then. Both vehicles are out then, as they're going to be the next driver going to be saying the lap time will be the home favourite here, where you can stand in the avatar will be first to say his lap time first. Wound through 16 to 17 down towards the 5 corner in front of the crowds. You can start over the line. He says it's going to be enough to get into Q3. I don't think that's not going to be enough. He only goes to P8. So I don't think that will be enough for you to get through into Q3 in his home race. Here comes the 2 Ferraris down of Leclerc and Sainz. Hopefully we're not getting away for Verstappen there. Sainz over the line, goes to the top, goes ahead of Hamilton with time 1 between 8.61677. Leclerc only 64 milliseconds off from his teammate there. So Sainz quicker than Leclerc there, he's ahead of him in the Drivers' Championship then. So Sainz in the lead with Leclerc second, but only Max Verstappen is left to hopefully try and beat Sainz there. How's he doing? 31.4 in the first second for Verstappen. Got driving the way, that is the alpha male of Joe Guiyu, that is slowing down. Bottas going to 6th place then. That could be enough to get him through to Q3. Then see both alpha male through into Q3 for that battle for with Alpine for playing the Constructors' Championship. Because Verstappen runs the vehicle is coming through then. 1 between 8.5. Yes, he's going faster than Sainz and goes to the top. Nice going, Max. Good going, Dan. So we got Ricardo Manson's in the drop zone. Only Lando Norris, who's out there, and he's on an out lap then, but it will be the last time to do his final lap. I don't think he will come to do the lap and then come back into the pit and then do another lap, I'm afraid. This will be his one and only lap, I'm afraid, for Lando Norris. So let's see how well he would do on his one and only time attempt on his lap, okay? So, Ocon is out there. Likely what happened in the Singapore Grand Prix when he had a issue done with his Alpine, and that forced him out in the Q2, I'm afraid. I'm afraid in this Grand Prix, in Japanese Grand Prix, he crashed down on his first final lap. So, or maybe he's out lap down, or maybe he was pushing too quickly then hard he was going then. So he will not going to be going through. I'm afraid he's out. I'm afraid he'll be starting to play back in the field. Norris into P7. Wow, had the boss join Gasly. So Norris could get through into Q3. Nice lap though for the Driver Fight champion. Norris can get through to Q3. What a start he is. Good job, Lando. Come on, Lando. Come on. That's what the Driver Fight champion needed then. A great lap to get himself through into Q3. So the champion is going to be him, Suzuka. And I believe that's going to be happening right now then for him. But oh dear. George was now in the bottom 5. He's in the elimination zone then. Oh my god. I didn't expect to see that coming down. Because of that lap time that got held up by Verstappen, that was for George. I mean, he's in the bottom 5. He's in the drop zone with Ricardo, Mansell and Tsunoda. They're all heading out now right now. Perez has only got the mid-tires got down, so I might hope they send him out then to see if he can improve a bit. But I'll let Verstappen stay into the pits then. So, come on, let's make it quickly as we can then. I'm afraid the finish is going to be longer again then, because can't help with this thing, guys. Okay, send him out then. Let's go, and hopefully we'll get a good clean lap at the end of Q2. And hopefully, who will be the top to get through? I think Lando will be safe to get through to Q3 if Bottas, Joe, or Gallagher don't improve their lap times. We'll see how well it will go for that.
It's like someone's gone
Oh,
wide.
Dan Ricciardo, Dan's gone wide.
Daniel Ricciardo involved.
Oh, he got. Oh, that could be him out, Dan. So we call Rodo done on curve, and I'm afraid, well, I'm pretty honestly, I'm afraid that is going to be a bit yellow, Dan. So I'm afraid Ricciardo is out. I'm afraid. So only George Russell. Oh, was it in the pit? Oh, was it not going out? Oh, was it out? Oh, George Russell. Oh, dear. What is going on with the? Is it with his Mercedes? It happened to Ocker in the Singapore Grand Prix. Oh, George Russell, he's out again for the second time this season since the Belgian Grand Prix. So I'm afraid Russell is out, I'm afraid. So that's 100% not really going through, Dan. So he's out. Baz is not going out, Dan. So he's out. So it's only up to Yuki Tsunoda, Dan. I don't think he's not improved. So Gasly's going to be going through. So what has happened there? And, oh, we got a spin. Oh, it might be Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari. What happened? And he spun off and into the wall. Oh my God.
Let's have a look.
Chaotic there at the end of qualifying too. That as Leclerc lost that spoon curve.
Clearly, something went very, very wrong.
More dramatic drama than for Ferrari then since the European calamity.
Will they be able to recover?
That's not what they wanted, Dan.
So Leclerc has crashed.
Joe and Bottas got ahead of Lando, but it's okay. Lando is going to pay. He's through. Gasly will be coming next to over the line. He comes through. Says 10, but he's through. What about to be Tsunoda then? He goes ahead of Ricardo and Madison. Then who had terrible pull up. We can't dig a pull up. Then he went up Donker. Madison, I'm afraid, didn't go out. But I'm afraid he won't be going first. Tsunoda will be signing Pietro. I'm afraid George Russell is out in Q2 for the second time this season, Dan. So we have lost George Russell, Yuki Tsunoda, Del Ricciardo who went off, and I'm afraid didn't put his last lap. Dan Ken Magnussen didn't go out, and Ocon crashed out, Dan, and he's also out at the end of Q2 as well. Top 10 driving through to keep it off Verstappen, Sainz, Leclerc, Perez, Hamilton, Alonso, Joe Bottas, Norris, and Gasly for the fight for pole position in Japan. Wow. So George Russell on Frey out, lucky what happened since the Belgian Grand Prix for him. So gutted for him. Something wrong with his Mercedes car. One lap didn't go well. Just missed out by 2,000 of a second to Pierre Gasly, who just scraped through the Q3. Gutted for George Russell. He's going to be starting the fade back. But it will be popular. It will be popular Lewis Hamilton if he qualified fifth with the Red Bulls of the VRs going faster than him at the top in the top four. And Hamilton will be starting public with Alonso on the front. Well, it could be a mixed up grid then will be for the Japanese Grand Prix. It wasn't proved then since the Italian Grand Prix and the Singapore Grand Prix it was, but I think it's going to change everything in Japan then, guys. Alright, so we're going to go through to Q3 now then, guys, but we'll be down 10 places wherever we qualify. So let's go to the final qualifier session for the Japanese Grand Prix and see who get pole position for round number 80 of the championship, the F1 Manager 22 World Championship Career Mode. Let's start into the final qualifier session as we can then, guys. So, we're into the 5-part qualifier. Looks like the two Ferraris, actually, has gone out then. Another the other Ferrari have gone out, Leclerc. And we'll follow him right at the pits of the my drivers of Verstappen and Perez. So, the 5 purpose is out. Here is Suzuka. I'm afraid my drivers, Verstappen and Perez, have got grip pairs as well as Sainz Leclerc, which means Hamilton will be on pole position then if he fits ahead, if he will be the first, if he will be ahead of the rest of the field. Alonso will be starting in second place. John Frey will get his got pay. I don't know, we might start in a incredible P3. We might be starting in top 5 for the first time this season, Dan. Because we've got Bummer driving and the Ferraris, Dan. Having a grid penalty. And with so many grid penalties, I'm afraid I won't be doing the sign grid, I'm afraid, then, guys. So, Hamilton might be on pole position for the Japanese Grand Prix next time, next fit, then, guys. With Alonso on the front row. Former teammates have had to make his debut with McLaren in 2007, Dan. Alonso was the champion in 2006, and then we became teammates then. So we've got former teammates we will have on the front row together. Great list of stars, Hamilton and Alonso on the front row. I think that will happen then for the race next time out then, guys. So let's see how well would this 5-part qualifier will pay out then in this Japanese Grand Prix then, guys. So Hamilton could be starting the Japanese Grand Prix on purpose because both the eyes and both on my drive at Red Bull have got grid penalty dropped for new engine change to their powertrain for their cars. Miss Hamilton might be starting the Japanese Grand Prix on pole position then. So here he comes, through the Vica. This is for the pole position of Hamilton. 1 between 8.791. Well, the Ferrari and Red Bull are going to be quicker, but on point. We won't be starting the Japanese Grand Prix on purpose there, and I don't know where we'll be on, where our driver will be qualifying where then for the race next time out then, guys. So we'll find out next time out then. Bottas 2.3 seconds then. Sainz beats Hamilton to it, but I'm afraid he's got a grid penalty then. So Sainz on purpose at the moment then, but it won't be for the race itself. How's Verstappen doing? 31.405. He's quicker than starting the first center, but not quicker than him. But off the pace, Green in second center, phase 7.4. How's Perez doing? Bit too off the pace than Verstappen. For the Suzuka to come through. Leclerc beats it to the top. Here goes Verstappen. And he goes to the top. He beats the Ferraris. What about Perez? No, he stays behind the two Ferraris. Then goes to P4. Oh dear. Unlucky Perez. Even though the Ferrari are a bit quicker than you. Hamilton, P5. Gasly in 6. So if Gasly stays sitting with the Ferraris and Red Bull going to be driving back, he'll be starting an amazing P2. Wow. The Frenchman, Gasly, the advertised, the world lead tiger could be starting P2. He's over Alonso. And ahead of the two Alfa Romeo. And Lando is, he's on a fire right now. He will be the last driver to do his lap. Let's see how well he would do, Dan, in his... we got 3 to keep in the Belgian Grand Prix. Oh, we got one of the Alfa Romeos in the way, Dan. That is... factory Bottas. We get on the way there as Lando gets by him then. Where we go on his first flying up in Q3 in Japan. Where Lando could put this McLaren down. I think he might go ahead and Bottas down. Over the line he comes through. 1B3.335. He goes into the line of Bottas. Which will be P5 will be on the grid Dan. Okay? For Lando Norris then. This is going to be a crazy race. It's going to be next to man then, guys. So Verstappen on pole. There's a Clegg and a Sainz and Perez, but that will not be the order that will be for the race grid then for the next video then, guys. It will be Hamilton on pole, Gasly in the Hamilton will be incredible P2, there will be Alonso in 3rd, Lando Norris will be 4th, and Bottas in 5th. Okay, so that will be the top 5 then as it will be time. So Hamilton going to be on pole position then on the start of the grid then for the Japanese Grand Prix. We have a grid pen for both of our drivers and including the 2 fields of Clegg and Sainz. So it's going to be changed to that Dan. So for so we might get purpose in the Dan. We might leave our driver in the pits Dan, or might send them out from all up Dan. See if we can try and put a file up Dan and see if Perez can beat the Ferrari so he can start ahead of them. Or I had to start all the way back and play around back then, or try to play with the starting around then. So we'll see how it will go for our drivers as we can in the race next time out. I sent Verstappen out first, and then Perez, and see if Perez can help get a bit of safety on the back and back of Verstappen, and he'll be giving it some more time then. Otherwise, he's going to start behind the 2 Ferraris, I'm afraid. Sainz has gone purple in the first, and he's quicker than Verstappen. Wow. So, would it be Carlos Sainz on pole position there, but that would not be for pole for the race itself. As the sun fully sets that on Suzuka Japan then. The car's gone green then. Oh, the Ferrari going to be slightly ahead of Verstappen then. Verstappen has not had a good first set of Dan, and Perez has improved the first set of Dan. Not much. Verstappen's put away from here. Hopefully, he'll get enough slipstream he will get Dan. Sainz has gone yellow there. He's lost a bit of time in the second set of Dan. He's put in the first set of Dan, so. Well, I'm not quite sure he's going to get pole position Dan. As Gasly faced on his last lap, but I'm afraid he's not enough for 6 points. Will be second Dan. Sainz, I'm afraid, stays 3rd. No number, I'm afraid, for him. How's Perez going? Looks like Perez is okay at the moment, Dan. Can he be steady as he goes along, Dan? Hanging into 138 comes through. Oh, yellow. That's not very good at all. Verstappen, I'm afraid, this last time was not going to be improved, I'm afraid. Leclerc, I'm afraid, stays 2nd place, Dan. Well, Bottas in P9 Dan, so Verstappen's currently on pole. Will Perez probably get ahead of one of the Ferraris? No, he stays 4th. So Hamilton will be on pole position for the Japanese Grand Prix. Here comes our noise. Can he probably get ahead of one of the other men starting P9? Let's find out, so we Dan. Oh, like it's for noise. Oh, he stays 10th. Well, I'm afraid we'll be starting in P5 will be there for the Japanese Grand Prix. So Verstappen, he's on pole position down, but he's got engine grip pad he will get down. So pole Verstappen is Suzuka down, but I'm afraid it won't be for the race next time out then, guys. So Hamilton in the position will be starting on pole position, and Gasly will be starting in incredible P2 for AlphaTauri. That's a great result for the AlphaTauri team. We'll be starting P2. There will be Alonso in third. There will be Bottas, P2. George got a good penalty as well. And Lando will be starting P5. So, wow. So for someone might be starting either P7 or 8 down. So Hamilton will be starting the Japanese Grand Prix on purpose here. But Max has got purposes down for this one down in Suzuka down. So what about that is for the Japanese Grand Prix qualifiers as it has been then, guys. Verstappen P, there's the two Ferraris in the clicking signs, and then it's Prix in P4. But Hamilton will be starting on purpose for the race next round then, guys, in the Japanese Grand Prix race next round in the next video then. And I'm starting to lose my voice here Dan, after all that commentary Dan, so all that things up for the Japanese Grand Prix then, guys. I'm so sorry about all this then, guys, and that mistake from practice 3. I'm not supposed to do that then, guys. So for Verstappen on pole, there's Leclerc, then Sainz and Perez, but that will not be the order, I'm afraid. Oh, Gasly got a grip penalty. Oh, I totally forgot about him. So it won't be Gasly. So it's like it will be Alonso and Hamilton on the front rows. It will be Hamilton on pole and Alonso in P2. So this could be a dramatic Japanese Grand Prix. It's going to be the Hamilton on pole position then. So this is going to be amazing. This is going to be then, guys. So let's hopefully we'll have a good race next time out then, guys. We won't go through the grid next time out then, guys. But man. But I'll be doing the Japanese Grand Prix once I feel better when my voice gets back in and I feel well enough to do this as a commentator. But anyway then, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the Japanese Grand Prix. Thanks for watching this then, guys. Please like and comment down below watching the video, think this video, and subscribe to my channel for more of this then. And also click the notification bell down as well as usual then. And also it has been the first video on me. The Duke's here, a big fan from and so enjoys the James Gibby channel for more of this gameplay or F1 Manager to look forward to in the near future. But apart from that then, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this then for the qualifying for the Japanese Grand Prix for F1 Manager 2. I will be back next time for the Japanese Grand Prix race where Hamilton will be starting on purposes and then for the Japanese Grand Prix. With my draw on purposes back for Verstappen, but I'm afraid we'll be starting on purposes and then, so Hamilton will be starting on pole. So what will happen in the race next time then, guys, when the rain comes? Well, only time will tell for that then, guys. It's going to be a crazy, chaotic Japanese Grand Prix. It's going to be next time then, guys. But today, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video then. Till the race next time then, guys. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.